And for us, when people say Happy New Week, enjoy your week, blessings of the week, or just anything that spotlights the goodness of a new week. How do we know a week will be good? Is it just from the words we say, or deep down in our hearts we know it's gonna be good? Let's know. When you find this video, tell us, how is it you know a week will be good? Is it just because of the greetings you get from people, or you just saying to yourself, I'm gonna have a good week? Do you really think it's possible to have a good week? What can help us have a good week? These are many more what we shall look at in this short live video. I wished myself a good week today. I had hoped that everything would go smoothly. Just to share a little tidbit of how today has been, in spite of all the positive thoughts and it doesn't also mean that because my Monday was hard or stressful, the other days will be the same. No. So I'm thinking that we can determine how good our week turns out to be just by one day. Because you don't even know how special the remaining days will be. You know, you can also judge that because the first day of the week went perfectly well, the rest will be. No such measurement is available. Hello, hi, how is your week coming up? Just trying to know minds around that topic. How do you know? Thank you. Your week will be good. Have you been experiencing good weeks? How has today turned out for you guys? Hello, everyone. I'm just trying to dissect the topic. How was your day? Do we judge how one day, like Monday? So I was going to tell my own story of how today has been very stressful, in spite of the fact that I prayed and hoped that today and the rest of the days of this week will be perfect. I started my day at 6:30 a.m. today, went for mass. One would think that having gone to pray is going to be special, but I want to tell you that the day has been hectic. You know, I had hoped that I would get home. By this time, I should be on my own bed. But surprise, surprise, I'm right on another bed in Owerri. From Bomadi to Owerri, I thought by now I'd be on my bed in Omok in River State. But Owerri is not too far from Omok though. But the word now comes to my mind. People propose, but God disposes. Who knows why God wanted me to sleep in Owerri when I thought I should be in my home by now? So the day was stressful. I began at about 10:30, moving from Bumadi to Yenagoa to Owerri to drop off a student, and go back home. But it didn't work. And that brings to the point how roads are very bad, people. If your husband, your brother, your boyfriend is a driver, talk to them because people will curse them one day. I was supposed to have gone home actually, but I was in Owerri sitting in a bus for more than almost 2 hours. I should even thank God for my own. Some people said they were in that bus at about 4 p.m. or even before 4 till 7:30. The driver refused to move the bus. But me thinking about the distance I'm going and imagining that I may not get a connecting taxi to my final point, I decided to stay back at Owerri, to pass the night. After all, nobody is waiting to harangue me. Why did you come back? And so on. I'm my own person. So sometimes people can influence how our week go, but we shouldn't let them determine our disposition. So I had to leave the bus actually. I left the 2,500 I paid. Unlike me, I would have been angry, but I didn't want trouble. I got down from the bus and I was like, give me anything from the 2,500 I have paid you to go from Owerri to Elele. Give me anything. They practically refused. I didn't even say, I did not talk. I said, okay, keep the money. What is 2,500 compared to my peace of mind or going to spend the night on the road when I know that eventually I may not be able to get to my destination? So sometimes don't allow people spoil your week. I mean, it's surprising. I left the money for them. What is 2,500 in this season? Me will stress my head about 2,500. Let them take it. If you know anyone who is a bus driver on these our Nigerian roads, warn them. People will curse them, lay curses on them. You keep passengers in the bus for 3.5 hours. Move the bus for 3.5 hours. I wasn't part of the group. I was just in the bus for 1 hour and some minutes. And I said, if I get to Elele, I may not get a taxi to Omok. Let me just pass the night, and God provided a place. Even though I'm not on my bed as I thought I would, I still feel happy. I'm not thinking about the 2,500 I dashed them to salvage their situation. May God have mercy on bus drivers, especially this season. People will curse them, and they will think it's a joke. Because how on earth do you keep people for 3 and to Elele? A young girl is going to Ahoda from there. How is she going to get to Ahoda from Elele? Maybe they will get there at 9. I don't engage in things that don't make sense. So let's use our senses going forward, especially this season. Don't let people box you into certain situations that will stress you. Renise, I'm from Nigeria, and that's where I'm talking from. My dress is beautiful. Thank you. It's just an indoor dress. Anyways, I just gave you a brief rundown of how my day went. I'm just trying to relax after the whole stressful day, and I'll be fine once I lay my head down to sleep. But I doubt I'm gonna sleep tonight so much. I don't feel like sleeping, even though I'm so tired. I had a hot Lipton tea, took bitter lemon, ate a little bread, drank a cup of water, and I think I'll be fine. I don't feel sleepy, man. I don't know why. I'm just here. It's a new week. Keep being positive, open minded. Don't allow my bad Monday spoil your own. Tomorrow will be good for me, so because I'm just gonna be here very early. Before 10 or thereabout, I should be in Omok. So I'm just gonna wash my clothes that I traveled with, clean my room, and sleep, 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 and enjoy my Tuesday. And Wednesday, I think I'm gonna get some stuff to do some Christmas snacks. I'm thinking of making chin chin. So Wednesday I'm gonna get a few things. Then maybe Thursday I have an appointment in Port Harcourt. I think that's gonna be another wonderful day. Yes. So that my Monday has been like this doesn't mean that the days will be bad. So don't get pissed, angry, disappointed that one day in a week turns out somewhat sour or unsavory. Mm-mm. The rest of the day, of the week rather, all these situations make you stronger. Okay. After all, I've always been a traveler. So I was just recollecting that as at 5 years ago, I was always on Nigerian roads, traveling here and there, you know, and I enjoyed the trips. So this is not too bad. Okay. Hello. How is your new week? I hope today went well for you. Mine taught me a lot of lessons. Although I began the day by offering to help someone instead of going home straight to from school. You know how our country is. Parents, make sure your children have people who will bring them home from school so they can be safe and sound. Don't just put your children in the hands of anyone to care for them this season. If you're not traveling, make sure your children are in safe hands if they want to travel this Christmas. Okay? Yeah, because I think many of such situations will arise. So personally today I brought a student back home from school because they wanted him to be in safe hands. And then in the car I boarded today from Yenagoa to Owerri, we had children going on holiday and their dad's friend was taking them, you know. So that put in my mind that children will be by themselves this season most times, even without parents. But parents, if you can be with your children all the way, kindly do that. Hmm? Your children may not always be safe. Me to it if two of you cannot take care of the children or go with them to anywhere this season, even other times. Bear that in mind. Okay. Anyways, blessings of the new week. May God bless our new week, keep us safe, provide all we need for this season so we may not run helter skelter from pillar to post. May all the open doors we expect be open for us this new week. May we be patient with the week as it opens up and provides more opportunities for us. May we also be patient with other people because as we ourselves are trying to make sure our new week goes well, so other people want their week to go well. So imagine that what is good for the goose is also good for the ganja. Mm, you know, work with spaces, boundaries. Don't encroach on another person's boundary, so someone else will not encroach on your own boundary. Okay? Work hard. Good. Yeah. All right then. I hope this new live video meets you at the point of your need. Okay? Let's talk about this another time. Take care and make sure you comment, like, share, subscribe. I am Universal Sister Anne.